Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Tiana and I am currently documenting my foster to adopt journey here on YouTube. I've been gone for quite some time. Not that long. I've had longer stretches. It's just, I know like the anticipation is killing some people. And so this kind of stretch is probably not the best. So I'm sorry that I've been just super behind schedule, but I'm back and I want to give you guys an update. I have so much to say that I'm going to break it up into two separate videos. So today we're going to just kind of talk about not the last 3 months, but 2 of the 3 months. And then the next video, I will catch you up all the way up to present time. So I'm just going to jump right in because there's just a lot to cover. Last time I talked to you guys, I let you know that when we got him, we had to do a 3-day appointment. So as a foster parent, you are required to make sure that you take your child in for their 3-day appointment. Depending on their age, there's what's called a CANS appointment. And then he'll do his regular checkups like any other kid. So we did a 3-day appointment with him. Everything went well. We were pretty confident. I let you guys know that we had a neighbor come and actually show us how to use the car seat and how to put the bases in our car and everything. So we were pretty confident in that appointment. After that, after the 3-day appointment, he had to come back for he was supposed to go back for a 2-week appointment. I don't think we went because he was already like, I thought it was going to be 2 weeks from the point we went to his 3-day, but they were like, no, when he's 2 weeks old. And I was like, well, that's like 4 days away. I'm not coming right back. So we didn't do his 2-week appointment. We did his 4-week appointment. At that appointment, little man had grown, but he was still super tiny. Like, I think 1.9 percentile for weight and like 2% for height. So he was still small, but growing at a good rate. So at his 1-month appointment, he was still pretty good, just tiny. Another thing that we wanted to do as soon as possible with little man was get him circumcised. So if you're a foster parent and there's family involved, you can't just say, you know, we want him circumcised and that's that. In our case, we had to get it approved by his lawyer. His caseworker didn't have a problem with it. The doctor recommended it. And so his lawyer approved it, and we were able to get him circumcised before he was 2 months old. He took it like a freaking champ, guys. Like, little man, I don't think he was gone but like 3 minutes and they brought him back to us. In the meantime, I'm like sweating, like nervous. Derek's on his phone so he could, like, not his phone, his computer, so he can distract himself. Oh yeah, buddy. And I was just a wreck. And they literally, like, as soon as they took him out, he came back. It was the fastest procedure ever. He did really well that night. I think we gave him maybe Tylenol just in case, like, that night, but we didn't have to. And yeah, he did really, really well with his circumcision. So that was great. Sorry, guys, we had to interrupt today's programming for a bottle. So little man wins. All of this stuff is covered under his medical. So when you have a foster child, they do come with Medicaid. In his case, he's on like Star Health, which is a pain in the butt to find coverage. I really wish that they made it easier for these kids to like get the resources that are available to them, but it is not easy to find daycares. It's not easy to find medical like facilities to go to. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but that's not what this video is about. But yeah, so they have Medicaid, everything's covered. Another requirement that he had to do was be evaluated by early childhood intervention. They had a couple of girls come over. This was at his 2-month mark, and check him for any developmental delays. What they do is his grades are based on their age. So like, oh, you're at a 1-month level, you get a 1. If you're at a 2-month level, you get a 2. At the time that they came to visit us and evaluate him, he was 2 months old, and they gave him a 6-month communication level because this boy can talk, okay? He is a talker. He gets it from his mama. Like, all we do over here is talk. And yeah, he's a babbler. He babble. So I thought that was pretty funny that they gave him a 6-month communication level. The only other thing that happened within the first 2 months are all of his visits. So we finally were able to meet. So I spoke with his lawyer over the phone. I have not met his lawyer in person. So, your foster care kid will get a lawyer, a caseworker, a CASA worker. So the CASA worker is a court-appointed special advocate. They're a volunteer. And then we have our FAD worker. So all of these people are required to do, well, minus the lawyer, the other people are all required to do monthly visits. So every month I have a visitor here visiting Peach, but I try to combine them as much as possible and just knock a few birds out at once. So that's been good, and his team is awesome, guys. I love his caseworker, his CASA worker. They're all just the sweetest people. So that's been very helpful. They give us information about what's going on with his case. I know some people don't get updates. We've been fortunate enough to get a lot of updates about what's going on. So that's been very, very helpful. But for us, so far, so good. We're just taking care of little guy, helping him grow, getting him big and fat and strong, and kind of that's our goal. But that was our first 2 months. So that's all I'm going to share in this video. He's not going to make a cameo in this video. He's going to make a cameo in the next one. Since he's so big, I want you guys to see like where he is now and get the updates for where he is now. But that's everything that has gone on. I feel like it's not too much. I mean, it felt like a lot with all of the visits and all the doctor's appointments, but we really haven't been up to anything. So yeah, that's it. I know I spoke really fast, but that's because I don't want him to freak out and then I miss making this video. So thank you so much for all your love and support and your prayers. Like, they mean everything to us, and we need them right now too. So thank you, and we'll talk to you later.